You know, it is interesting to think about how we share the gospel today. When Paul was spreading the message of Jesus, he used the most effective tool available at that time, writing letters. He says in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 22 to 23, and I quote, "I have become all things to all people, so that by all possible means I might save some. I do all this for the sake of the gospel, that I may share in its blessing," unquote. As a result, Paul's letters became much of the New Testament and helped the early church grow. He didn't rely on outdated methods. He used what worked. Fast forward to today, and we have so many new ways to communicate: social media, videos, podcasts, blogs. But sometimes we still hold on to the older methods just because they worked in the past, even when they are not as effective anymore. A great example of adapting to change is Reader's Digest. After 86 years of publishing, they finally decided to stop printing the magazine in May 2024. Why? Not because their content wasn't valuable anymore, but because people simply don't consume information the same way they used to. They had to find a new way to reach their audience. That's something we can learn here. The gospel is timeless, but the way we share it should be fresh and relevant. Jesus met people where they were, using stories, using parables, and real-life examples that made sense to ancient Israel. We should do the same today, using the best tools available to reach as many people as possible. The reality is, many people are not leaving the church because they reject the gospel, but because we have not communicated it clearly and effectively. If we fail to speak in ways that resonate with today's world, people will look elsewhere for meaning and truth. The message of Jesus is life-changing, but if it is presented in outdated or ineffective ways, it can be misunderstood or ignored. So let us commit to sharing the gospel in ways that truly connect with people today. The message stays the same, but the method should always fit the times. For that, I say amen.